In some parts of the world, the dead have been preserved, and their bodies tell us stories about how they lived, or how they died. We know from their hieroglyphic records that the Egyptians believed in an afterlife, but there was one catch. A person's body had to be a well-preserved place for its spirit to reside. This 3,000-year-old mummy of King Ramses II shows how the Egyptians perfected the art of mummification, carefully preparing a person's body so that it wouldn't decompose. But how did they do it? A Greek historian named Herodotus traveled to Egypt in 450 BC and gave Westerners the first written account of mummification.
They take first a crooked piece of iron and with it draw out the brain through the nostrils. Next, they make a cut along the flank with a sharp Ethiopian stone and take out the whole contents of the abdomen. And then the body is covered for 70 days in a local salt called natron. The body is wrapped around from head to foot in bandages of fine linen cloth, smeared over with gum, which is used generally by the Egyptians in the place of glue. It is then closed in a wooden case which has been made especially for the purpose and shaped into the figure of a man.
Several years ago, a team of scientists decided to put the account of Herodotus to the test. They tried to mummify a modern-day man who had donated his body to science. No shortcuts were allowed. The scientists used reproductions of the tools that ancient Egyptian embalmers would have used. The scientists removed all the internal organs except the heart and then covered the body with natron from Egypt to absorb the fluid. Then they wrapped the dried body in linen and coated it with sticky tree resin, which contains germ-killing chemicals and seals the wrapping. 6 years later, the team checked up on their mummy. An X-ray found no significant sign of decay. It looks like Herodotus, called the father of history, has given us valuable insight into an ancient science